There's one expensive card that I'm thinking about, chat, but like I'm not trying to pay like $400 for some droplets. The one thing that I'm considering, chat, and this might sound crazy, but when I watched this guy's video, it actually made a lot of sense, right? What do you guys think that it is? And it's something in the side deck, and I'll give you guys a hint. It's a crazy powerful card. So like the ceiling on the card is what's it called? The card that I'm thinking about side decking, chat, is this. And it's gonna sound crazy, and the main problem with it is the price. But the theory is actually kind of insane. So this is the card, chat. So you side 3 copy. No, wait, you don't side dragon. You just, what's it called? I'm trolling. You side 3 copies of Red Eyes Fusion, a Dark Magician, and a Red Eyes Black Dragon. And the theory behind it is actually insane. Because what do people side in against Eldritch, chat? Like, what are the cards people are going to side? They're not going to side Forbidden Droplets or Dark Rule No More against Eldritch. Those are the cards they're taking out. Like, all the cards that beat Dragoon are the cards that are coming out because there are no effect monsters in this deck. Like, none on the field. Like, these cards don't activate on the field. They all activate in the hand. Why don't you play Cybert? Stop asking that. I don't want to run a needle fight. I don't really understand this whole, like, Cyber's Eldritch thing. I get it. People say, oh, if you play Cyber's Eldritch, then you have a 1 card, I guess, 2 negate combo or 3 negate combo, right? But first off, I don't understand how you, like, ever play through hand traps. Because, oh, Needle Fiber, cool, Ash. All right, now, and then, okay, set 4. Or I could just set 5. Big brain. You also don't get you don't get the pots, so you never get, like, +1 draws. Play Crossout? But then it's like, now I'm just playing a bad card. Hold on. If I play Crossout, that means I also have, like, first off, I have to play a bad card, which is Crossout. Now I have to play other cards in hand traps that don't even work in Eldritch, by the way, because we've already, like, chat, we've already like confirmed low impact hand traps will not stop decks, except like if you summon Cyber's Gadget or whatever and go for Needle Fiber and they ash you with Eldritch, like, your turn's basically over. Other decks like Sword Soul and shit will push through, but like you don't run extenders in that Eldritch build. At least I don't think so. So like you will actually get stopped by shitty hand traps like Valor, Imperm, and Ash Blossom. So if I then add in Crossout, which is a bad card, I have to add more low impact hand traps into my deck, which already are bad. So like, and you have to run Souls. Can you explain Chain Reaction? Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Press 1 if money doesn't matter. Hey Cap, just play $2,000 deck. Go get DPEs, buy 3 DPEs and 3 Prosperities and 3 Droplets and just spend $2,000 on a deck, because it's not my money, it's your money, Cap G, which by the way makes tons of sense since you just said 30 minutes ago, you don't even really care about topping. This makes a lot of sense, chat. I'm just explaining. I don't know. Does that really make a lot of sense, chat? For me to go out and play this Brave Cyber's Eldritch deck when it's like I don't even really care about topping. You know what I mean? Join a team. You need 1K PC. Press 1 to also get what's that fucking cringe thing that every Yu-Gi-Oh player acts like is so awesome. God, you guys know what it is. The playmat. The playmat. Oh, Spellgrounds. Press 1 to also get $500 Spellgrounds. Those things are so fucking cringe. Look at me, I've got a Spellground, bro. Shut up. My fucking $30 firewall mat does like the same thing. Those are so pretentious and cringe. Anyways, the reason why, let me just explain the Dragoon theory, chat. So the Dragoon theory is that the cards people will side in against Eldritch, right? Especially this build of Eldritch that plays 30 trap cards, chat. The cards that people are going to side in against you are Lightning Storm. They're going to side out like blowout cards, chat. They're going to side out like these. I mean, Red Reboot, like, you can't fucking do anything about that card. But they're going to side out like these they're going to bring in Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, potentially evenly match. And if you have Dragoon can stop all of those. And in games 2 and 3, chat, they're just not very prepared to deal with this card. because I mean, who the hell keeps in Droplet against Eldritch? Who keeps in Dart? Like, people don't keep in those cards against this deck. At least I wouldn't. Same reason you don't have Droplets is the reason you don't have a spell ground cap, because it's cringe. Is that the answer, Jabril? Press 1 if Jabril's such an expert on Yu-Gi-Oh! But can't even attend YCS Charlotte, by the way, chat. Such an expert on Yu-Gi-Oh! But like can't even attend the YCS in his own city. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Can't attend the YCS in his own city. I think that's super weird. But anyways, I'm telling your opponents, it's supposed to be like a whole surprise factor card, chat. And I don't think that this would work with DPE, because DPE is like, it's strong, but like, I don't know if it can win a game by itself, chat, in like a turn or two with Eldritch. Like, usually DPE takes like a few turns. You can win a game with Dragoon, chat. Like, Dragoon is one of those cards, like, if you hit your opponent with it and they're not expecting it, you can literally win a game, like, where, okay, I Lava Golem you, summon Dragoon, blow up the Lava Golem, 3,000 burn damage, attack for 3,000. If I have Lord, then I just like OTK'd you. You guys get what I'm saying? Well, I guess technically I can't because I can't summon, but you guys get the theory. The only question is, chat, is it worth the money? Because, like, I don't know. I can't say on one hand that I don't super care, but on the other hand, it's like, here, I'll just show you guys. Like, the theory makes so much sense. I was listening to the dude talk about it, and I was like, why would you side Dragoon? And he was like, yeah, you side out some of your trap cards, and you become way less vulnerable to the traps. And if your opponent opens chat with a blowout, let's say that you open chat, you're playing Eldritch, right? And you open, I don't know, you play against like Brave Prank Kids, and you guys can say this is a god hand, but like, let's say that I'm playing against Brave Prank Kids, right? And I open with Rivalry of Warlords, Solemn Judgment, plus like Red Eyes Dart Dragoon. You guys think I'm losing that game, chat? Like, I feel like no matter what they have, short of Red Ruby, I feel like they're just not going to win. You know what I mean? I got my Floodgate. I have a card that you probably can't kill in Dragoon. And then I also have like a Solemn just in case anything goes wrong. So I just like win, right? You know what I mean? Dragoon just goes burr and what's it called? But here's the problem, chat. I don't get this theory. People aren't citing stuff like Lightning Storm besides a few play. Oh my God, is it even more than before? Oh, did we do it, chat? Did we pick up a Korean Red Eyes Dart Dragoon? I hope no one notices. Selza, what do you mean you don't? Hold on. Okay. Let's just, Selza, what deck do you play? Selza, what deck do you play right now in the meta? Right? Is this like some Brave deck or something like that? If you were playing against Eldritch and you know that you were going second in game 3, what would you side in? Let's say that you're playing, I don't know, like Brave. Every deck fucking plays Brave. I play DDDs. Okay, fair enough. So what would you side in, or would you just play me straight? Because what would you just side? Because I guess if I have anti-spell, don't I like literally just beat your deck? Everyone and their mom is playing. Really? Huh? Maybe that means I do need to play anti-spell, because I'm pretty sure I have anti-spell. Orthos beats. Yeah, isn't that a pendulum card? If I flip anti-spell, you can't play pendulum, so don't I just win? Poor Eldritch. So, okay, so you wouldn't. So basically, all right, fair enough. So what you're saying is you wouldn't side. So if I get Dragoon on the field with like a Floodgate, how do you win? Just for instance, anti-spell, Solemn, Dragoon. Because you can't play your little, like, all your searches just don't work. You don't have pendulum cards, or you can't pendulum summon. How are you, like, winning? He loses. I don't know, man. That sounds like play Dimensional Barrier. What, call Fusion against I mean, I guess you call Fusion against DDD. Gilgamesh doesn't care about anti-spell. The Synchro? I mean, I guess I could just Solemn that, but like, yeah, I guess I would just like Solemn that, right? Yeah, you're talking about the Synchro card, right? The Link? Oh, the Link. Can you, okay, so hold on. Can you put Scales in the Pendulum Zone while anti-spell is up? Like the effects of card effects, because I don't know if there are any other ones that just say like put cards in the Pendulum Scale, not activate them. Okay, then I guess I would just Solemn him. I was thinking, okay, I guess I was thinking of Siegfried. I guess I was implying that you would, what's it called? Which in that case, I guess I would just use Dragoon to negate the Siegfried. But Yeah, is there a way for you to chain block? Because wouldn't Dragoon just negate the effect and then I just win? Because yeah, if I have Dragoon, you activate the effect. Cool, Dragoon negate. Do I just win now, or because I still got a solemn? I feel like if you're going that brazen, and you're saying I'm not gonna side against you. Cool. Well then I guess I just win then. They're not activated. Fair enough. Fair enough. But can I just use Dragoon to negate that effect? There's always, or there is ways to chain block. Big Pimpin' is what he's saying true. Can you go into that card while chain blocking the activation? Because that's something that I might need to know that just in case I have to like actually solemn that fucker to stop like all chain blocks. But yeah, that's something like I wouldn't know what the fuck these DDD cards do when they hit the ground. I know one of them gives you like a search or something like that, but I don't know. Anyways, if you're saying that you're not going to side for Eldritch, then that's fine. I guess it's not applicable, but I would assume most people would still side for Eldritch. Chain 1, Genghis. Chain 2, Genghis. Chain 1, Gilgamesh. All right, so you're saying I have to like solemn. So you got Dragoon and I didn't say 3 floodgates. I said 1 floodgate. I said Dragoon, Anti-Spell Fragrance, and a Solemn Judgment. I did not imply, chat, 3 floodgates. That's just 3 cards out of a 5-card hand, which all of those cards are unlimited, by the way. Anti-Spell's unlimited, Red Eyes Fusion's unlimited, and Solemn Judgment. So it's not like I'm sacking you with like limited cards like Imperial. Like literally all those cards are unlimited. You know what I mean? Anyways, chat, is the theory worth the money? That's the question I'm asking you guys, chat. Like, because the problem with Dragoon is you can't buy 1 in Eldritch. There is no 1 drag. Like, you have to play 3 copies of the card because you're not, like, you're going to keep playing Extravagance. No. But there's, like, no other power. There's no other cheat button in Eldritch. Like, Border is not good enough to be like that cheat button, especially in a format with DD. They just summon Kepler and then they have, like, a pendulum, you know? No, more traps is not the, believe me, more traps is not the answer. Do you know why? Because more traps doesn't beat the cards that beat traps. More traps doesn't beat the cards that beat traps, chat. That's the reason. The only trap that beats cards that beat traps is like Imperial Order. So like if your opponent has Lightning Storm, you just activate Imperial Order. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? I would only do this if you can borrow stuff from like Akina. I know that would be so nice if I could just borrow these, chat. Because my plan was, all right, I'll just buy 3 Dragoons and then I'll just sell them immediately after the event. But do you guys think like the secondary market is going to tank after Charlotte, chat? Because I feel like a lot of people have that idea. How does this person have 19 Dragoons, by the way? 19. I feel like a lot of people are just going to sell their cards after Charlotte. So that's why I'm like, do I really want to invest in 3 Dragon? This card was $80, chat. This card was like $80, $90 back in January, which is just like a month and a half ago. It wasn't crazy expensive. Get Fate Dragoons. Dragoons might spike more because of Albaz. Starlight Road. Okay. We're just gonna play Starlight Road.